microphone. Oh, that mic's not going to work. Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, good. I'm just hanging over here by the office until you... How far away are you? I was trying to leave the blinds getting pulled down until you got here. I snuck around from behind. Or beside, because there's no behind. Unless you can get between these buildings. Oh no, that's not going to work. Okay. Should I hang out here on the side or should I go around front? I hate to ruin your blinds getting pulled. I'm wondering when he's coming back. It's been how long? 40 years? It's taking his sweet old time, huh? Taking his sweet old time. Might as well put the legs out. Okay, I'll wait. I'll stay here. Hopefully they don't see me. They usually don't when we're around the corner like this. There we go. Putting the legs out. Now we get this undone. There we go. All right. All right. Got all my knobs fixed. We'll just hang out here and wait for Elron to come back. We're waiting, Elron. Where you at? Your office is all ready. I'm sure your cigarettes are in the drawer. Oh no, are they on the desk? No, I don't think so. Are they in the drawer or on the desk? I don't remember.
Basically, like, what I would like to see happen.
Hello. Hi, Susan. Okay, I'm gonna hang out here. I'll see yours when it comes up. I'll be surprised if we have hardly any people here. Everybody's on live down in LA. They're much more exciting. At least there's Scientos coming out every once in a while in LA. As usual, this is Portland. There's nothing going on here. Oh, she saw us. I'm sorry, Carrie Ann. She saw us. At least you can watch it on my stream. Hi! You can get out! SPTV.space! Come on, let's get them all. Get them all, come on. Let's get them down. Pretty quick today. Pretty quick. You wonder why there's nobody in there? Because your numbers are going down, not up. Scientology stats are not straight up and vertical. Your stats are down, honey. Your Scientology numbers are dwindling. Hey, Moose on the Loose. How's it going? I haven't seen you for a while. I mean, I know you're not here, but I haven't even seen you online. Come on, let's get him down. Oh, she missed one. Scientology's a joke. You will go broke. You missed one and had to go for it, back for it. That's out ethics on your blind tech, honey. Seriously. Oh, they got some front ones down already. Here, she had to come around back and get the one that I was standing at. Scientology's a joke. You will go broke. Let's see who this guy is down here. He just ducked back behind the building. So we're going to keep this on the door and on that end to see what he does. Oh dang, I got spotted. In Canada on the road. Yeah, there's some up there. We ran into a guy here from Canada and he said, thank goodness there's none of those in Canada. And I said, yeah, you think, right? Not. So I wonder if they saw me through the window or if they saw me on the camera. Dude down here keeps tucking in behind the building. Carrie Ann gets here, I'm going to walk down that way. Get my chalk out here in a few. And we'll get on it. Yeah, probably camera. I guess I have to sit down there where I usually sit if I don't want them to put the blinds down. But sometimes it takes them forever. Hello. Rika's favorite hotel, man. And of course it's Portland, there's never anything going on. Vancouver and Edmonton, huh? I'm headed down to San Diego on Tuesday. Hopefully we're going to get some of that as long as I can get somebody else to show up, because I'm not going to San Diego by myself. It's not happening. I mean, I'm going to San Diego anyway, but now if I can get the... Oh, I bet that's what that's for. Lock that in. Oh, I just figured out what the other knob on my camera tripod's for. To lock in the thing that raises the camera. Alright. Here comes Gary on. What, here? There's got to be people here. Oh, or do you mean going down to San Diego? Yeah, no. So I sent Danny and Leah a email because when I was on Danny's stream, I was telling him I was going to San Diego and then LA, and he said he'd come down to San Diego. Oh yeah, I got it. I finally got it. Yeah, so maybe Danny and Leah are coming down. I can't get a hold of the guy in San Diego. I texted him a couple times. Ellie has emailed him, so I hope he's okay. I don't know what's going on with that one, but yeah.
I know you were trying, I know. They were quick.
No, I'm on your selfish. Then I'm hoping to get some more other people.
Exactly. Susan was telling me they spotted you on the side. You got a new one?
Yeah, I'm going to give you the other one to give to Mike in case he wants it.
Okay.
And I've got the cover thing with me.
Okay.
So I'm
I
just
can
leaving
give
him
you-
with you. He'll probably be here this weekend. I'll probably be here this weekend. My daughter might come down with me.
Lovely.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
We might have to play Let's Make a Deal, though, because she doesn't want to sit here forever.
Okay.
So I might come down and have her drive down and meet me. And
That makes sense.
Then we were going to go to Saturday Market. And,
That sounds like fun.
and then...
And, uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yep, there's Ketty Ann. Say hi to Moose.
Hi, Moose. How are you?
I got Moose and Susan. I guess
Sorry,
that's...
guys, I'm trying to put up my tripod in it.
It's having a mind of its own.
No, it just takes a minute.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, this one weighs less also. It's aluminum and not whatever the other one's made out of.
That's great.
Still not taking it hiking up.
You're not, huh?
No, I've got one that's like this tall.
Guys.
I've got one that's like 6 inches,
Yeah.
and the legs bend so I can hook it to a tree limb or a fence post or my stick, my hiking pole.
How are you?
Like, I be thinking about this shit all the time. Cause you be, man, we gotta work out. First of all, cause I'm so much better. I'm so much better now. But,
Oh, I didn't want to yell at him because he's on the phone, but he's not going in.
No, he's not going in. Thank you all for joining the stream. I don't know why my phone seems so busy. There's the doors. Lisa got them to close the shades today. They spotted you around the corner. Really?
I was over by the office.
They must have seen you on the cameras.
I never left the office area. I came in from that way.
So where did they start closing the blinds? Up
Well,
here?
okay, so she came back and closed the office, and I kind of followed her down this way. And when I got around front, those were shut, and 2 of these were shut. And then she got...
Literally, it's been 5 minutes.
Yeah. And I wasn't even around front.
Right.
That's why I thought I was safe. I should know better. Hi, I am I.
Hi, I am I.
Carrie Ann says hi.
Hi, I am I.
I was watching, there was this dude, when I walked around the corner, came up the way, and he's still over there on the phone looking at us. Yeah. When I walked around the corner, he ducked behind the building, but then he's come out a couple times, so I don't know what's going on. I just keeping my eye on him. Keeping my camera like on the door. Got my camera on the door and on him. Okay, Mike.
You're in the mountains, Susan? That's nice. I'm not going to stay here down here long today, but
Okay.
that 3:30, I think they have to be here by like. Hi.
Hello.
What aren't you allowed to have an opinion about, ma'am? Is there anything you're not allowed to have an opinion about? Can you have an opinion about David Miscavige's height? David Miscavige's height? No, you don't have an opinion about
think of who he is.
Can you have an opinion about L. Ron Hubbard's teeth? He has a nice smile.
Are you a Scientologist?
Yeah?
How long?
How long have you
Oh, for years.
Yeah, yeah.
And you don't know the leader of your church?
What now?
You don't know who David Miscavige is?
Oh, yeah, he's the president now, right?
Yeah, short guy.
Yeah, I just kind of forgot, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I understand. Brain fog happens to all of us, right?
I gotta go.
Okay, take care.
You do know that it's a cult, though, right?
What now?
You do know that it's a cult.
It's a cult?
Yes. Scientology is a cult. Child abuse, child trafficking, elder abuse. It's an MLM. It's an MLM scam. Now I have information from people who used to be in it who were tortured as children. Yeah, so are you. Sorry, I had to do it.
That's okay.
I waited.
I know you.
I tried to give y'all a chance to talk to him, you know.
I didn't expect her to talk to us. Thank you, Chica. Thank you. Hopefully she won't get in trouble for talking. Did that all come through on the audio?
Yeah, that was pretty good. I let Carrie Ann have at her for a few with regular questions, and then I gave her the true facts.
Did the audio come
But I didn't yell at her. I was nice because she was
through? You were
nice.
nice. She was nice. She was.
Yeah, I give what I get, you know.
Uh-huh.
If I get ignored and treated like I'm lower than them, then that's what they get.
Exactly. I put chalk holders
Oh yeah, you said something about that.
on my Amazon wish list, and I put exactly red, exactly. Mostly here it's good about it.
I cannot get a hold of the guy in San Diego.
Oh no!
Neither can Ellie. Danny said something about coming.
Well, that would be great if Danny came with you. Well, why don't I just give you a ride to Beaverton?
Okay, cool.
Because I've got to drive I
Okay.
live in Aloma. So.
Sure.
Yeah. It's not a
You know,
problem
I
to
do
drive
stuff on
right
the
by
bus and
BTC.
I'll do them.
Yeah. It's right on the way.
I have new talking ideas.
New
Actually,
shopping
an
ideas.
addition to an old idea, actually.
How you guys? How you doing?
I know. David
We're
McDumbass.
just protesting Scientology.
Oh, no worries. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cult.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, I forgot.
And I put lots of yellow chalk on my wish list.
You'll have to save me some.
I will. Don't worry. I will.
I can't do my SPTV properly without yellow and red.
I will get in yellow and red. You're gonna miss your SPT. Yeah. It's supposed to rain this weekend.
I had it written down.
What is it?
Something about all the orbs being empty, not just yours. Notice that all orbs are empty.
All the orbs are empty, not just yours. So great to see her today.
Organization?
Yeah.
All the Scientology orbs are There's no honey here.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's sad. I just bought this today. I just went there today for the first time.
You just went there today. It's a cult.
What experiences did you have there?
We have friends who are ex-members who grew up in the organization. It's a high control organization. Yeah, yeah.
What do you mean by high control?
Meaning that they get people to disconnect from family and friends and only associate with people in Scientology. They take your money and charge you money and more money and more money and more money. You should take a look at SPTV on YouTube.
I'd like to, sure. You know, I've been with a lot of non-denominational churches. I'm friends with someone who's been a pastor of a Lutheran church for 50 years.
Mm-hmm. I grew up Unitarian, so I'm completely for all denominations. Everybody gets to worship the way they want. Yeah.
This is not a church, it's an MLM scam.
No, what is MLM? Sorry.
It's like a pyramid
marketing.
scam. Pyramid scam, marketing scam.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, you know, I heard people say the same things about the Latter-day Saints Church, and
I think
you know,
there
for
are
me,
some.
it's an
I think it's
opportunity
true
where I
about them
can,
too.
if I can finish.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it happens. I was just talking to someone who's cut me off all as quick as he could. I was going to say the Latter-day Saints Church. The missionaries, they're 20 years old, right? And they're trying to share the gospel, but what that does is it allows someone who is 30 or 40 to say, hey, look, allow me to try and help indoctrinate you into life, into growing up, into understanding why some of these lessons that they teach are actually. Yeah, you bet.
Well, probably they would let you talk to us. See, they're demanding, this is the high control bullshit.
Hey, don't. You don't need to. Don't.
Please don't tell me what to do.
I was interested in the website you were just saying.
Yeah, you look at YouTube.
Yeah, what's it called?
Look up do a search on SPTV.
SPTV?
TV.
That's it?
Just that, like MTV, but SPTV
On YouTube.
on YouTube. And there'll be a bunch of videos that come up, all about Scientology. Yeah.
What's the SP stand for?
Suppressive person.
Oh.
We're she was trying to get you away from us.
I think probably what she's trying to do is avoid conflict. And I'm not saying you're wrong by any means.
I understand that it appears she's trying to avoid conflict. I don't know that there was any conflict out here, was there?
Well, she started yelling at me.
Yeah, but after she came out, there wasn't any conflict out here beforehand.
You know, and that's okay. She still reacted hostile.
She did react hostile.
You know, can I share something with you?
Sure.
So, what's helped me more with the free will thing?
Yeah.
Right? So God gives us free will, right?
Amen.
What that does is it prevents us all from being robots, right? Where we don't all have to think in agreement. We don't all have, you know, life would not be enjoyable if we were all robots.
I think that God gave us multiple ways to worship and that everybody worships in their own way. I think you're right that for some people, Mormons are not a high standard. Some people say that all Mormons are a cult, but I think that every denomination has some kind of high control. I mean,
Well, and
you know what I mean? Like
there's a
the
thing though,
fundamentalist
is the Spirit,
Baptist
the
Church.
Holy Spirit leads you in any direction, right?
Amen.
If you're choosing to read the Scripture, you will be led in more righteous direction, right? It's like how, with what I've seen here, it's meant to be constructive. It's meant to help
Absolutely.
aim them in the right direction.
I-
It's a supplement to religion,
I
right?
think
It's
that's-
Scientology, right? Scios, meaning the knowledge of understanding, and ology, the study of, right? So the study of knowledge
Right.
and understanding, right? So
I agree. There's
Without being
a lot of
prejudiced.
things that are really useful
yeah.
in Scientology, especially at the beginning levels. I would just really caution you to look at SPTV on YouTube
Right, and I'm
and
grateful
listen
for
to the stories of the people who grew up in this organization and the abuse that they suffered. So
And you know, there's that at every church, right? And there's where, and I'm not trying to discredit anyone's
Yeah, I
and
know.
whatnot, whatsoever, but when I think of people that are trying to, you know, people trying to protest Planned Parenthood, you know what I mean?
I
It's
understand.
very similar
when people were trying to protest the Catholic Church because the priests were doing what they did.
but you know what? It's more than just the priests, right? Say there's one priest out of every 100, right, that has that behavior, the whole organization catches flack for it. Right? So naturally, how would the other 99 respond?
As the organization should, because they were sheltering those priests, right?
I don't think they'd ever shelter someone, because Jesus would not, what's the word? Jesus would not enable anyone. He might be there and say, hey, I'm with you, hey, I'm here to support you, but I'm not going to enable the bad behavior, right? We learned Jesus defended a prostitute, right?
Jesus himself would not, I agree, but I don't think
And there's
that all
where
priests are human.
Yeah.
And they transferred
Obviously.
priests to other parishes when they would get in trouble for abuse,
Now
sexual
if a
abuse.
sexual assault happens, I'm not disagreeing with you.
And
now if a sexual
you know,
assault happens every 68 seconds in America, if you look into RAIN.org, rape, assault, incest, nationalnetwork.org, I think. Have you heard of it?
Do you agree that people who shelter sexual abusers should pay a cost?
You know, I think the sexual abusers who are reoffending, yeah, castration. Cut their balls off, right?
So Danny Masterson
stop.
was convicted of rape
Yeah.
and drugging those
I don't
women?
support any of that at all. Right.
But
I don't support any
Scientology
evil.
supported him through that.
You know what they may have done is they may have supported innocent until proven guilty.
They may have.
Right, and there, see, you just said may have, right? So you don't know for certain if it was innocent until proven guilty or we support the behavior, right? Just based on your own words right there.
They
Based
told the
on-
victims not to report it to the police,
And they knew about it.
and they knew about it for years and
Is
years.
there proof of that?
Yes.
Yes, there
victims
is.
told
Scientologists told the victims.
Victims told
Correct.
Scientology, and Scientology told. because you're not to be reporting anything to the
Do you
police.
have proof of that?
You watch online.
Yeah, I can't pull it up right now because I'm on
I'm
live.
streaming right now, but yeah, if you watch it online, it's right there.
Yeah.
Well, look
no,
it up.
that's
Danny
sad.
Masterson.
I read it. I read it.
Yeah.
I wasn't happy.
Yeah.
I grew up watching the show. I like that type of show.
I know, it's terrible, right?
I know, Fluffer, we're trying.
No, we got P. Diddy with his thing going on right now too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a messed up thing too.
It is a
Apparently
messed
he's been
up
raping
thing.
a lot of people.
He's been doing it a lot.
Yeah.
Just so people do it so much when people get away from it so long. That's because they're being enabled by other people, right?
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
If someone, and there's one of those things too, is enabling means that you're aware of their behavior and you're allowing them to do it without speaking up, right? But you know, and there's what kind of why I brought up that rain.org, right? Which is it's a nonprofit that tries to put an end to sexual assault and sexual violence, domestic violence. You know, when there's a sexual assault that happens every 68 seconds in America, just over every minute, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Just 8 seconds over every minute, there's a sexual assault, right? So what that's saying is there's a lot of people that are out there
I know, Fluffer. I
having negative
agree.
behavior. And another statistic from that website, only 30 out of 1,000 rapes lead to conviction. 30 out of 1,000, so that's
Exactly.
970 where people are, you know, and there's one of the things too is like, if you're friends with someone and you don't know their behavior, you're not an enabler, right? Because you don't know what's going on behind closed doors.
But a church
Hey,
that
Benevect.
knows and takes regular confessions from its congregants and keeps all that information to themselves and
Sure.
tells people not to report it
Yeah.
and pulls their shade.
Just trying to save somebody from going down the wrong road.
Things to hide.
Right. That I can't stand. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I really, I mean, I appreciate that you had a good experience.
So Fluffer said it'd be better to go to sptv.space. That'll give you at the top all the channels that are on live and all the, there's a list of the people that,
SPTV.space.
yes,
Yeah.
the whole list will come up, all the survivors of this.
ACE, SPACE.
Yep.
Okay.
We're protesting Scientology. Thank you.
Yeah. More than anything, they're protesting rape and sexual assault, domestic violence.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah.
It means that we're telling the Scientologists that all the orgs are empty, not just theirs.
An organization.
Scientology
The-
organization.
The leader of the church tells them that their numbers are growing and growing, that they've got 3 million people, they've got maybe 30,000. And every org that I've seen, except for a couple like LA, where it's like the main place, they're dead. There's nothing going on. That's why
But they
all the
claim
orgs
that
are
they have a
empty,
lot
not
more
just
members
yours,
than they do.
because they don't know. They think it's just theirs.
I've never been to before. You know, it's like when you hear something like cult or whatnot, it's like you want to go, well, why, right? Help me understand why. I'm
Well,
not
no,
gonna get
yeah, of course.
indoctrinated into
Absolutely.
ready to believe.
I mean, go look for yourself. There's the Aftermath documentary, and there's Scientology movie. There's all kinds of stuff. You go look online.
Heck, go watch South Park. They'll give you the whole story.
I don't know much. I mean, I know that there were the Rajneeshis, but I don't know much more. We're focusing. I mean, we're focusing on this cult, and then we'll go on to others.
Like, there was this guy named Michael Raymond,
Mm-hmm.
and he came out exposing voodoo donuts and lattes,
Uh-huh.
human trafficking and child trafficking.
That's what these.
Yeah, and the owner of Dante's actually owns like all the clubs around there.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's one of those reasons where it's just like I don't, you know, I'm a musician, but I don't go to bars.
That's what happened. By the way, this is just a musician in Portland. He started going to like bars and then going to the owners of Dunkin' Donuts, like my daddy or whatever his name was, and they actually admitted to him that that's what he was doing. Wow.
Sure, the histories of Portland, the underground tunnels, and
Oh yeah, yeah. I know some of
I've
it.
heard of them.
He's like on this.
What aren't you allowed to have an opinion about?
It's a cult.
It's such a hard thing.
I'm being very.
No, you're not. I don't think you're in the wrong. That's your freedom of speech. Absolutely. What it's like. In my eyes, I think logically, like, well, if you don't go to school for criminal justice like, for 4 years or 6 years, 8 years, right? A lawyer doesn't become a judge just by becoming a lawyer. They have to practice for 4 or 8 years, whatever, and then they have to be an understudy to a judge. So it's like, in that sense, it's like, how do you catch the people that are allowing behavior? You need the criminal justice theory. You need the criminal justice law.
So I bought that book 20 years ago,
Yeah.
and I went in and took a course, and then I got online, and then I found out all the crazy stuff about this cult.
And see, there's how I associate it with the church, right? If you have this hypothetical 1 out of every 100 priests that are, say, the child molesters, the rapists, right? But what does that leave for the rest of the world, right? If there is an entity that says, we're trying to teach, turn the other cheek, right? And what that means is, if you're turning the other cheek, it's literally saying, okay, what else is wrong with me? You told me I'm an idiot. What else is wrong with me? Keep feeding that to me. Keep telling me how I'm wrong so I can then correct myself. Because the very next verse after that in the Bible will say, if a man sues you, go ahead and take the shirt off your back and give it to him, right? So what's that's also saying is they're willing to admit that there's something wrong, right? So, and this is a case scenario where it's love thy neighbor as thyself, right? Now the rest of the world, there's 40 countries all around Israel that condone Christianity, condone Judaism, that they're very hostile to their beliefs, right? If you look into the political sciences of it all, there's 40 neighboring countries that absolutely hate Jews and hate Christians. So it's just like, it's another one of these things where it's like, you have someone
That's not accurate. I studied political science and Middle East conflict.
You have a degree?
And you have a degree, and I focused on
I
that.
am, yeah.
And I'm a Christian, and I
A
spent
joyful
time.
spirit,
I spent time in Israel,
strive for what's right.
and I spent time in the Middle East, and
Yeah.
those countries don't hate Jews. That's
There is scripture in the Quran, in the Surah, I think, chapters 3 and chapter 5, that would say, hate, oppose, kill all that are non-believers, right? Now, not everyone
Jews and
believes that,
Christians are
right?
believers.
They're non-believers. They
They're not.
do have a different
Absolutely,
God.
they're not non-believers. They have the same God.
So the Islamic faith, yeah.
No.
They had their prophet Muhammad, right? But their
God
prophet
is
Muhammad
God.
is not teaching.
Hey Shannon, nice to see
Christianity.
you.
He's not
I know,
teaching
right?
Christianity,
But they
right?
have the same God. They all worship the same God.
They just don't believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God.
They just
Matter of fact,
they
I think
even
I'm gonna go
believe
back
in
to my
Jesus.
chalking.
They believe in Jesus. They believe in Moses. They believe in Noah. They believe
How's
in
that sound?
even Jesus.
Nice to hear.
They believe he was a prophet, but just not like he was a prophet.
Exactly. So, what's your name?
Jordan.
Jordan. I'm Carrie. Pleasure to meet you. You'll see us. You'll see when you go to that SPTV.space website.
Yeah.
You can click on the Portland post, and you'll see Lisa and I there. There's a website called SPTV.space,
Yeah.
and it's all the people in the country and in the world that are requesting science.
at the LDS church, you have some of them believe that there's planet Bob, I think, or Blob is what it's called. And it's like the planet closest to heaven. You know, and some of them believe that they're going to go on to be gods of their own, or to be, you know,
Which is,
reigns
to
of
be
their own
fair,
heaven.
somewhat antithetical. Antithetical, that means not.
Anti-theology.
Not.
Yeah, I've had enough of him too, guys. He was over hiding around the corner earlier. He was hiding around the corner talking on the phone, so I don't really trust him.
He went and chased the girl.
What?
He went to chase the girl because he thought she was cute.
Okay.
That's much better procedure.
I don't know. It's a good question. Twyla, what's he trying to distract us from? I don't trust him. He was the one hiding around the corner.
I know he was the one hiding around the corner.
So I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see.
The
Hi, Robert.
Shannon from Chicago, she says, that's enough of this. So I went back to talking because my chat was tired of listening to him.
Chat was tired. You think the Scientologists are happy this guy is distracting the protesters? Exactly, you guys. Zuna Skeptic was betting he would wait inside, which is why I said, yes, go. This would be a good clip for Natalie. You think so? It was long. It sure was long. Thank you, Evie.
Oh, thank you, Fluffer. She put Lisa Hikes in a bunch of...
I thought having him chase after the girl was a much better pursuit
Than this?
than
Yeah, you
buying
think?
Scientology books or even talking to us.
Wonder how much he spent on that bullshit.
He was visibly distressed when she walked off.
I think it's funny that she tried to fucking body route his ass back in the building.
Wasn't it? That
And
was
and
great.
wasn't successful.
I know.
Ha ha!
I know.
Body routing fail!
Body routing failed indeed.
Fail, fail, fail.
She's got to be so upset with us.
Thank you, Moose. Moose says I'm a rock star.
What's that?
Moose says I'm a rock star.
You are a rock star.
Oops. Oh, wait a minute. That's why. I got it backwards.
That's funny.
All right, oh, wait. What's next? I know what's next.
Oh, look at that beautiful Kids Can't Consent.
Double color.
I know, I
My
love
mom was going to buy me a little bit for the weekend.
it. We could use more chocolate, Elise. Okay, Sunrise Dog. And drop my Amazon wish list, guys, in case anybody wants to buy us chalk for the weekend.
The last weekend.
It's Lisa's last weekend. So I'm gonna have to come down one of those days.
I'll probably be down on Sunday.
It's supposed to rain both days.
But we'll see. My phone says cloudy Sunday, so.
Okay. I saw Amy come down to see you.
Yep. Okay, I didn't think so, but then I was like, who else we talked about?
Nora came back. After we
Okay.
left. How you doing, man?
Hello.
Good, just protesting Scientology.
Thank you.
Thank you. Because my candy, Lisa's day off. Lisa's day off. Her last weekend because she is going to hike the Pacific Crest Trail. So she's going to start down in San Diego and she's going to go to San Diego, Oregon, to Miami, and then she's going to meet everybody in LA. And then she's going to hike the Pacific Crest Trail, which is really, really cool. Money,
Yeah, now we're talking.
money coming out of all this. It is freaking amazing. It is freaking amazing. This is amazing. You guys are shocked. She said she would post videos from her trip when she can.
Service is spotty and charging is a nightmare.
Service is spotty and charging is a nightmare, so when she can. Do you have a camera or just your phone?
My phone. I'm taking extra shit.
I suppose the camera would be too much.
I ain't taking anything I don't have to.
I understand. Too many ounces. Too many ounces.
I do not cut my toothbrush in half.
That's a little far.
Some people,
Sorry, Red.
some
See you
people
on
do
the
it.
replay. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Cut the toothbrush in half. Wow. I know that Ed said the playing cards went back. Everything went back after the first stop. At the first bail drop, his cards went back.
Yeah, you don't. I'm telling you, you think, oh, this doesn't weigh that much. You get out there and you start going.
That shit weighs. And at least, you guys, my husband did it in 1991. So Lisa's doing it, and there is ultralight shit now.
Yeah.
His pack was like 110 pounds.
No way.
Yeah.
How did he survive? That is outrageous.
He lost 30 pounds in the first month.
I'll bet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang.
And that was a small tent. I mean, like.
Was
he
the
got
one
it
person
set up
tent?
on his boots swayed. Hey, Rika. You got to go artwork before it gets to be too late. Yeah, I don't know how far in it was. About 20 minutes in?
Probably.
Maybe about
It's a
20
long conversation. It's hard to miss.
conversation, Rika. You'd have a hard time missing.
When you see us talking to somebody, you're in the right place.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you, Moose. Hi, Hammock Lady. I'm gonna have to check I think it's San Diego we can talk, I'm not sure. I'll buy some, go buy some somewhere if we can.
And then the famous and so amazing SPTV sign that is not filled in because we're
So out of yellow.
on yellow chalk.
We're so out of yellow chalk,
We're
dude.
way out of yellow chalk. All the arbs are empty, not just yours. All the boards are empty, not just yours.
I like that lady trying to route that guy back in there. That was so funny. He was not going back in. He was.
She was pissed.
Yeah, she was pissed. She couldn't get him back in there. Lost another one. Damn it. We lost another one. Damn those SPs.
Rika, congratulations. Rika was celebrated as Employee of the Month at the
Woo!
show.
Yay!
Yay, Rika.
Rika's Employee of the Month. Yeah, I did the volcano like a couple days ago. I think Saturday. And then one of I forget who it was, gave me the idea of putting the dollar bills coming out of it.
That's like to eat egg sandwiches.
The hell's wrong with you, asshole? It took me a second to realize what he said. He said something about we want to eat dick sandwiches. It took me a second. I was like, what did he say? And then it registered, and then I was like, yeah, give him hell.
There's the kicker, guys. The volcano with the money coming out. Check that beauty out. I make a famous volcano cake out of brownies, and it actually erupts lava.
Oh, nice.
We should, when you get back, we should have a barbecue down here with the lava.
Oh yeah, when I get back, we're definitely having a barbecue. If I could drag my daughter's ass down here to get my barbecue stuff down here.
We'll have a barbecue. Love, that was a great idea to tell them SPTV done space.
Yeah.
Now they're mad. She was not.
Body round fail. You fail. Body round fail. Fail.
She really tried.
She tried to route that poor dude in so bad. She was mad when he wouldn't go in, man.
So they have barbecues and chicken. Red, I will give you preference. Or not red, sunrise dawn.
And I bet I didn't get her doing that. You did though, right?
What, her? I think so. So you got the video of her doing it, right? Okay,
I had to count it down.
I had to turn my camera quietly and in a person way.
Well, yeah, when I got back over here, I kind of brought it up so we could get him too. But then, yeah, Shannon was like, "F him out." Said, "Yeah, you want me to go back to talking? I'll go back to talking. I'm not tired of listening to it." And he didn't know I was on that.
No, he did not. I don't know why he was taking it so much better than me.
I don't know. That's why I let you go ahead for a while, and then I
Well,
thought
it's
later I could sneak something in quietly. Oh, I know.
I have a little
Hello, folks.
Hey, how you doing?
That's a cult. Don't go in. Then I felt like I couldn't yell at the next lady that went in because he was standing there.
What?
I
Yes,
felt like I
I know.
couldn't yell at
Well,
the
I
next
yelled
lady.
at the other. Did you hear? I'd rather fail to maybe shrinks another quarter inch than mine. That's great.
I have her on cam? Oh, okay, Moose, thank you. I didn't think I got her because I had the camera kind of pointing down, so. Moose says I got her on camera too.
Okay, good.
So I want to go back and clip it. Body router fail! Yay!
Y'all celebrated today.
Yay! Body router fail!
Little baby David, you know it was
Hey, Eureka!
you know it was David's birthday yesterday, Lisa? It
Pardon?
was David's birthday yesterday.
Oh yeah, I know. One used to drop in the body.
I was kind of done talking with him, so when he wanted to go after her, I was like, go ahead. Go ahead, what was it? Go.
Yeah.
It's been a while. So what's going on here?
We're protesting Scientology.
I see.
This is a cult. They will take your money. They'll feed you all kinds of good stuff at first. We've got mental health help and we'll fix your life, and they'll give you a personality test and tell you all these things that are wrong with you, but only they can fix. They get you in, and then they start convincing you that anybody who's against Scientology is a suppressive person who will ruin your life, and you have to disconnect from them, even if it's your mother, even if it's your brother. It doesn't matter. They treat children like adults. They say children are adults in small bodies. So there's child abuse going on. There's elder abuse going on. It's basically an MLM scam, a pyramid scheme. They get you to buy the first book. I went to a course 20 years ago. I bought the book on my own. You know, the guy was out on the sidewalk selling it, which they don't do because we're here. They close the blinds too because we're here. What kind of a church is that? We're scared of a 5'2" woman with a camera and some truck. They'll be out here to wash this off the second we leave. So we're trying to give them. There's a group called the SPTV Foundation that helps people get out. There's people on the internet, on YouTube, that have been brought up in this, and they were just treated terrible. They have children auditing adults, so it's like therapy, okay? So you're asking the adult questions. They had this guy, Serge Del Mar, at 12 years old, auditing an adult, asking him about his pedophilia.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. They took his passport. Oh, we're going to lock it up so it's safe. But then he can't leave. They've got you trapped. They only pay them, they got room and board, but then they only pay them $47 a week. So the guy that invented it is a felon. They're all against psychiatry. No medicine, you don't go to the doctor, you don't take medication, all this stuff. And the guy that started this is a science fiction writer who wrote himself a big old story and turned it into a religion. One of his quotes is, if you want to make money, don't be a science fiction writer, start a religion. So he did. And he had buku bucks for a while until other countries started kicking him out. And then he came back here and he died in a trailer on psych meds.
But they're anti-psychiatrists.
Yeah.
So if you've taken psych meds, they try to get you off any psych meds. They don't let people go to therapists or psychiatrists.
So there's people all across the world, actually, mostly down in LA, and then some in Clearwater, and then other just here and there, like us. There's 184 channels now, YouTube channels that are doing this.
How often are you guys here?
2 or 3 times a week.
2 or 3 times a
Yeah.
week? Yeah.
Sometimes for an hour, sometimes I've been here for 6 hours before because they were having a big event and they play their god awful cult music.
Out right here.
Right, they got the speaker right there at the doorway, and it's like, no,
Because we're here.
as loud as they can. They want to annoy us because they play the same song. I listened to the same song for 5 hours.
90-second song.
It's awful, and it's not good.
Lisa, can you tell them about the website?
The sptv.space, if you want to. If you go there, like at the top, there's all the channels that are online, like mine will be up there at the top right now. And then there's a whole bunch of channels of children that were raised.
And they share their story?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of really bad.
There's child trafficking. I mean,
Is he used to
They
the...
covered up.
In a legal way.
They covered up.
Yeah.
What's his name? No, his name.
Danny
Yeah,
Masterson.
Masterson. You know.
From that
just
70s
because-
show?
he was just
From the
convicted of
70s
rape.
show.
Yeah, that 70s show, the guy with the curly hair that was always the pothead, you know, the worst pothead.
Yeah. I know who you're
Not the
talking about. I
pothead
know.
is worse, but you know what I mean.
Right, right.
He's the hippie one.
Yeah.
So he raped some women that were he's a Scientologist.
Still to the.
Yeah. He raped some women who were Scientologists, and when they went to the heads of Scientology, because you told them to go to the police, they went to Scientology and they pressured them not to tell, not to go to the police, tried to cover it up. Now he's in prison because they finally got him, and the whole time they were trying to, you know, to do stuff with juries and judges, and just it's insane. But yeah, they're just
It's a lot.
not good. I know, it's like people ask and I'm like, where do I start? How much
There's
do
so
I
much,
say?
right.
There's so much.
It goes. Yeah.
And just
like
one
how
thing
you tell
just
little
doesn't
stories.
seem that big, but then you add them all together. They abuse the elders. If you get old and you're infirm, they will take a credit card out in your name and the money goes to the church.
We were talking to a guy who bought a book from them this morning. Talking to us while we were here this afternoon. And they came out and were like, come on in. And he's like, no, I'm talking to them. And they're like, no, come on in right now. I need
They
to
tried to
talk
get him to come back in there because he was talking to us, because he's going to find out the truth.
So he bought the book, came outside, and then
He
they
bought
wanted
the
him to go
book.
back.
When I
They
walked up,
wanted
he
him
was
to go
around the
back
corner
in
here
because he
talking
was
on the
talking to
phone.
us.
Then he came back over and he asked what this meant. Or he asked something about this, and then we started talking, and he had a Dianetics book in his hand. And we started talking to him about it. And the lady from the front desk came out to the door, and it's like, Jordan, you need to come in. And he's like, no, I'm talking to him. No, Jordan, you need to. Oh, she was mad because he would not come in. And we suppressive people were out here. That's what they call somebody who's against them, is a suppressive person. So we're, see, SPTV, I'm never in.
Ah, SBTV.
Oh.
So I can just search it up on YouTube.
A person never in Scientology, but all in the cult.
SPTV.space. It's got everybody, it shows who's live right now, and then it's got everybody listed by city. So you'll find us under Portland, right?
Uh-huh.
but you'll see everybody else. The folks in LA, the folks in
There must be
Seattle,
30
the
of them in
folks
LA.
in San
But that's where the
Francisco,
big group
the
is. That's
folks
where
in
the.
Sweden. It's worldwide.
So we come here and we're live on YouTube. So, I mean, they can go watch us if they want. I think they do some of the people. Yeah, we've checked on the chalk. The chalk's okay. We've had the police called on us 3 times by them. And 1 time, well, actually twice, because there was that incident the other day. Twice they called, well, it was disturbance, so it might have been them from the other day. But then one night we had all gone away, and she was in her car still live, and somebody got on her live stream and said, hey, there was a police call for shots fired at Scientology. We got swatted. But nobody was here.
Nobody was here.
She pulled around to see what was going on and parked over here across the street. She's got her camera on. 3 cop cars pulled up. No lights, no sirens, but they were there quick, and then they all got out of their car and they all walked up here, and that's the night they were having the big L. Ron Hubbard's birthday party. There's an office around the corner for the guy that invented this bullshit. He's been dead since '84.
They have an office in every org in case.
With his
they
favorite
run
cigarettes
into
in
contract.
the desk. Yeah. It's batshit.
Wow, that's interesting.
You won't be able to see it now because they pulled the blinds because they're afraid of me.
I mean, it's a beautiful building.
Do I look
inside.
scary?
It's a beautiful-
Not at all. Not at all.
I mean, they wouldn't let you go in now that you've talked to us.
Yeah, no.
Don't worry, I'm
We've
not
seen them
planning
kick
on it.
people out before. Some were out here because they were out here talking to us. And so their thing is to make the able more able. So if a homeless person walks in there, they'll kick them out. Yeah. It says open, it says everybody is welcome on the sign over there. Then they got their cameras. There's one
Cameras,
there,
that's the first
one
thing I
there,
noticed.
one there, one at the back door, side door.
Right here. And I've never once seen them do any charity.
No, they don't do
They don't
They,
share it.
they say that they solve crime and homelessness in Portland.
Where?
They
I know, right?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
They handed out their Way to Happiness book and it solved all the problems in Portland. Yeah, why are they hiding? Why the shades? My friend. She's usually down here, but she was to work today. There's a couple more of us, and then there's a girl that showed up that's actually a child of Scientology that was here the other day, Saturday.
Born into the cult.
Yeah, I'm headed down to San Diego. I got some people that might come down there from LA to do the San Diego organization, and then when I get up near LA, I'm gonna pop in there and meet all these streamers I've been watching since like November. So there's this guy that does police auditing,
Uh-huh.
and his name's Streets LA. And he's walking up and down the sidewalk. Well, in LA, they have all kinds of people coming out of the one building, and they're always trying to get people into Scientology.
Yeah, they got these pamphlets. I've seen them.
So he got bumped into them several times because they just don't care. They think they're better than everybody else. That's what they tell them, basically. They're better than everybody else. We're all degraded beings. The rest of us are degraded beings. So he kept getting bumped into, and he started getting mad. So he does the auditing thing where he just does this. Usually he's filming the police. But he decided he would set up in front of the center there on Hollywood Boulevard, I think.
Really?
Yeah. So he set up there, and then there were all these other people that started coming. And now we've got a group of 30 of them down there, and they're at the Blue Building. They've got like blocks of buildings, and one used to be the hospital. It's huge, it's blue, it must be 8-10 stories high, and it's got a big Scientology sign at the top of it.
Yeah.
And so they're all down there right now. They were having a picnic the other day, and now everybody's down there. And I'm like, dang, I'm going to get there too late. Everybody's going to be gone. But if I can get them all to come to San Diego,
Right.
it's only a 2-hour drive.
Do you guys know about the First Amendment auditors on TikTok?
No.
There's this huge movement of First Amendment auditors on TikTok, and they've interspersed now with the Scientology protesters.
Yeah, they're just little films.
So it's this huge
Courthouses.
protest and live streaming, which makes a huge difference because being down here just on our own is not the same as broadcasting it to the world.
No, because I got my chit-chat here. You know?
Yeah.
I got my...
People.
Yes, I am, Moose.
That's interesting. Well, now I kind of know. I've heard some things,
Yeah.
of course. But it's quite interesting. There's so much to cover.
I know, and I there's much more than I've even said. There's
that's the
their
tip of the
origin
iceberg.
story.
Right.
Their
right.
origin story is how we got here. Is there's too many people on this planet. I forget the name of it, but there was this overlord named Xenu, and he came and he froze them. He told them they were coming in for a tax audit, and then he froze them. And he brought them to Earth, and he dumped them in volcanoes, and then on B-13s or whatever, already called through space, right?
Yeah.
To Earth, put them in volcanoes, put hydrogen bombs in there, blew them all up, and their body thetans, and they're floating around, and if they can find a body, they'll find one, and you're a thetan. So one of those was floating around, and it's you, and you found a body, so you jumped in the body, and then when you get higher up levels, they start telling you got to pay more money, because once you clear yourself, now you've got body thetans stuck to you. All these thetans that couldn't find bodies, they're stuck to you, and you got to pay money to get rid of them. And then once you get rid of them, you find out you've got thetan clusters. Now you got to pay to get rid of them.
You gotta pay to play. For
Oh yeah, it's
everything
pay to
in this
play.
volunteer place.
Every course costs money.
I
They don't
mean-
do anything for free.
Everything comes.
That's another reason it's an MLM, not a church. I mean, tithing 10% is one thing, but
Right.
if you have to give money to do anything, then there's something wrong. It's not a church. It's a business.
No, absolutely. Well, it was interesting chatting with you folks, and I'm glad I stopped by to.
We're glad you came back and talked to us. Yeah.
I know. I heard you say that, and I was like, hold on, let's have a little conversation. Let me hear some.
The more people that we can tell, the more it gets out to.
Right.
Sometimes I'm out there, I don't have my sign because my
Yeah.
sign man didn't show up because he took a nap.
Oh, is that why it's not here?
Yes, he just woke up
Goodness.
like 10, 20 minutes ago. But usually I'm out there like just into the crosswalk with a big sign that says honk if you think Scientology is a cult. I get so many honks. So many honks. And I keep telling them, see? The whole city knows. All those honks are for us.
Right, absolutely. All right. Well, you folks have a lovely day.
Thank you.
You
guys.
too.
Have a wonderful
If I
day.
stop by here again, I'll be sure to chat with y'all some more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody will be here.
Nice.
I like to come and then sneak.
Have an opinion about
I like to come and then sneak away and go to Saturday market, and they raise the vines, they clean off the sidewalks. Do you know chalk works a lot better on wet sidewalks? It's darker when it dries. It comes out darker because more chalk comes off.
Wow.
Yeah. So every time they spray it down, I'll go to Saturday market and I'll come back and they gotta close the blinds again, and then they've washed it all off, so I've got to re-chalk.
I see. That's why you bring the bag right there, huh? You
Yep,
got
that's
the
my bag. I'm almost out, but I'm leaving on Tuesday to go to San Diego.
Right.
check out
Yeah. Thank you so much for that conversation.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you.
Take care.
That was nice.
Lisa, that was nice.
This is an org.
This is an organization.
This is-
Scientology. It's called the Scientology
message is more for them. They understand it.
Kids can't consent.
They have
Yep.
kids act as confessors.
They have 12-year-old children do therapy on adults and ask them about
I mean, kids just do
pedophilia.
that anyway. You know what I mean? But
Inappropriate things for kids. Yeah.
It's a busy day today.
It is a busy day today. We're getting a lot of attention.
Yeah, not busy for them, busy for us.
Not just
Thank goodness. We love it when they're dead. I love not seeing anybody come in the door. It doesn't make for a whole lot of content, but I would rather that. Everybody's chit-chatting and I'm not chit-chatting.
Yeah, I'm not chit-chatting either.
They're a little weird.
Huh?
What Higher Red said, I am so close to 1,000 subs.
And now I can yell.
700. I am 700 hours, 700 watch hours left to get. So
I
am
played
so
you
close.
yesterday. I played your 5-hour thing on my tablet because I'm like,
Oh, you're so sweet.
my tablet's just sitting here doing nothing while I'm on the TV and on my phone, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to play it on my phone because I might need it for something else. But I was like, wait, well, my tablet's sitting here doing nothing. Well, today Rika's playing.
That's sweet.
And tomorrow's Mike.
Okay, thanks. I thought it was the case that I put that I had subscriber mode on.
Oh. That's not worth it with mine. I never end up with that many people. I got 6 people here.
Well, you can set it to subscriber only mode and have it easy. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. We appreciate it.
We were protesting
Are
Scientology.
you?
Are you? Awesome. Yeah, I saw you out here, what was it, a couple weeks ago? It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, we're out here like 2 or 3 times a week.
Are you?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how they shut everything down.
Oh yeah, the
They
minute I
actually-
show up, do I look scary?
Not at all, and they're just, I hate it, so you're doing good work.
Thank
I
you.
go back to work, but I appreciate you.
Thank
All right,
you,
thank
man.
you.
Thank you, Brad. That was
Love and support from the crew, or from the public. I love the support from the public.
I love support from the public too.
Oh yeah, no problem, Mike. He said he appreciated it about playing the video.
Yes.
Yeah, tomorrow's his turn. I gotta find the longest one on his string tomorrow, on his page.
Mike should make a playlist. You should make a playlist.
Oh yeah.
That's what mine is, a playlist.
Okay.
I have a playlist.
I need to figure out how to hook my Venmo up to get it in the description because I'm not asking anybody for money and I don't do
No,
that.
I'm not.
But if anybody wanted to donate, I have no way for them to do so. That or the coffee thing.
Do you have a Venmo and a buy you a coffee?
I have a Venmo. How do I get to buy me a coffee?
You just go sign up for it, and then you get the links and you put it into YouTube.
Oh, it's a separate thing?
Yeah, you have to do it on your own. It's not connected to YouTube.
I just
had
Google
to
buy
go-
me a coffee?
I had to go to buy me a coffee, and it says sign up, and you sign up, and
Okay.
then you get a link, and then you drop the link into your YouTube.
Okay, see, that's where I'm having a problem. I can't find the link to my Venmo.
Okay. Well, you need to find the link to your Venmo too, if you want your Venmo up.
Yeah, I don't know. I looked all over Venmo and I couldn't figure out
That I
where
don't know
it was.
how to tell you about.
Okay.
That I don't know how to tell you about, but just go to, you know how how to get the link posted in your YouTube?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So just
Yeah,
I copy and
I've
send
put
it
things
out.
in my description before. I just couldn't
Okay.
find the link to start with.
Right.
Well, no, that's the problem, Fluffer. I can't figure out where to find my link at. I went to Venmo and I can't figure out where. Can't figure out where to find the description at to copy it, to paste it into my description on YouTube. Oh, Moose might come tomorrow.
Moose is here?
No, he might come tomorrow.
Oh, he might come to Dorset tomorrow. Cool.
The more the merrier, Moose.
I like having you here, Moose.
I just saw Pearl Snappies down in LA. I was like, oh, why didn't I go earlier?
Oh. Pearl Snappy is in LA.
And I can't afford to get. I mean, it's just her I want to meet. It's like
I know, it's
everybody, but it's
everybody
like everybody's there.
Right. Right.
I'm just hoping I can drag them all down to Sydney. It's only a 2-hour drive. It's not that bad.
No, it's not that. We should be able to do that.
I know. I'm hoping. I'm trying to get a hold of PayPal. I sent Danny an email, but I haven't got a response. Can't get a hold of the guy. But I'll get on one of his streams sometime and
Okay.
say something again. I sent you an email.
Well, otherwise,
I want to know what I'm doing because I hate last minute stuff.
I know.
And the only way I can do it down there is if I get somebody else. Oh, Pidgey, don't go in there, Pidgey.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Oh no, Moose wasn't coming here. Never mind. I misunderstood what he said. He's gonna check in on him. Hey, Pidgey, don't go in there. Don't get too close. It's a cult.
Pigeon's going in the clothes.
It's a cult. Keep walking. Keep walking.
That poor boy looked so dejected when she wandered off.
Oh, poor baby.
So dejected when she wandered off. I was like, oh man.
I know, I felt like we spent more time on him than talking to her, but
She wanted to talk about different stuff.
I wanted to get him to go out of here.
I did too. I was more focused on him too. She wasn't going to walk into the Scientology building. He's like, no, you have to be like interreligious. I'm like, listen, man. One of my closest friends is an interfaith minister. I know from interfaith. This ain't that. Oh, are we all live at the same time? That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
Okay, Fluffer, so I'm trying to figure out. I got a hotel room for 2 nights, but I was just going to cancel it if nobody is going to be down there and save myself $200 because they're going to save myself $200 if nobody's going to show up.
If nobody's going to be there, then don't go. That's a pity.
That's $200 to spend, that I could have for on trail. But I'd rather. What What is he doing? Scientology's a joke! You will go broke! I don't know. I think he was just reading the poster there, but
Brochure. Posters. They put
I didn't think of that when I first started. Well, anyway, I'll figure it out. Sorry, my phone went. My phone battery died. I was not paying attention. I knew I was only 69% when I got down here.
You got it back?
Yeah. I'm having gear anxiety.
It'll be fine.
I don't know. It's more clothing anxiety. I've got two sun hoodies. One's thicker than the other, but I like the one that's thicker because it's blue.
So take the thicker one.
I think I might. I got the other one in my box so if I need something, my daughter can mail it to me.
Good. Good. Just take the one that's thicker. You're going to be in high elevation.
This is true.
It will be cool in the evening.
I've been watching trail video.
Yeah.
I flipped back and forth. Scientology trail. Scientology.
Trail.
Then somebody will put out a new one on the trail, so I'll have to go to that.
How many batteries do you take?
I don't know. I want to take just one because of weight,
I understand.
but I might have to take two. I'm okay just the first few stops because they're only 20 miles down the track. But then after that, there's like a 60-mile section. I don't think my phone will last on one battery. Not if I take any video anyway.
Right. Batteries are heavy too.
Oh yeah, see that weighs. Those are 7 ounces.
Uh-huh.
So 2 of them weighs a pound. Sorry, I'm talking trail. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. It's on that. Did you see the woman try to route him back in, Rika? She was.
Did you go back?
She just got back to me because she was used to it. Boy, she was mad. He would not go back in, man. He did not go back in. It was funny. Oh. It was funny is because he didn't go back in. He's too new. They don't have control over him yet. Oh yeah, I was bound determined she wasn't getting him back in. I told him, I said, they're going to body route you back in there.
I'm going to the Kudler Lilac Garden tomorrow, Lisa.
Huh?
It's in Woodland.
Okay.
About an hour north, and it's a lilac garden
Oh.
from this famed lilac botanist. I'm really excited. It's a huge lilac garden, you guys. The lilacs are blooming right now.
Oh, nice.
Maybe get some lilacs for the yard. They're only open during lilac season. They've got signs in Woodland between here and Portland on the side of the road because it's a National Historic Site.
Oh, I don't usually get up that way.
Okay.
I go south or I go out to Mount Hood.
Patty is amazing. Please tell me.
That's about it.
You want to go, Susan? I'm so excited. I have wanted to go for years and years, and I
Was she out too deep? I don't know. Who do you mean? The lady that was trying to route him back in, or the girl that was standing there talking to him, or to us? He was chasing her down after she left. He had to leave because he had to go follow that girl.
What Rika think?
She thought it was funny.
Uh-huh.
She said, "Good job."
Oh, Rika, I would love to do that. It's called the Hulda.
Hello.
LDA.
It's a call.
Are we in the way, you guys?
Oh no, you're fine.
Okay.
Welcome through.
Okay.
Lilac Garden. How you doing?
Hello.
We're just protesting Scientology.
Oh, are ya?
Oh yeah. Good puppy.
Beautiful.
Good puppy dog.
Beautiful.
Good puppy.
You know that?
What?
That Rika did most of the Appalachian Trail?
No, all this talk about trails, and she didn't tell me that.
I don't know. It just came out on my chat. She hadn't told you. I didn't know.
No. Oh yeah. She was out too deep. Or maybe him, yeah. No, go back and watch the conversation we had with him, and like near the beginning, the body router came out and tried to get him back in there. She failed. I keep telling her body routing failed. Body routing failed. Yeah, you'll have to go back and check that out, Moose. I like to see that, you know. I've watched them body route people back in. See, usually they're doing it with somebody who's been in for a while. Just is new enough to not know that they aren't supposed to talk to us, but in long enough to do what they tell them to. But this guy had just bought the Dianetics book, so they haven't got a chance to pull him in yet. Hopefully we stop that. Hopefully he never comes back. Hope he didn't spend too much on that god-awful book.
What?
I hope he didn't spend too much on that book.
Me too.
I'm getting honks and I didn't even... I think that was for me. I did Saturday Market, got a copyright strike.
How?
I don't know, there was music playing, but I didn't think it was close enough, and I didn't even recognize the
You got a
song.
copyright strike?
Yeah, for the one I did at Saturday Market. I just went ahead and took it down because it was no big deal.
Well, that's weird. Yes, please. Okay, then.
Possibly, Moose. That girl wasn't in there, him. She came from down the sidewalk. But yeah, he wanted you know what.
Rika, I love peonies. I would love to go to a place in Salem with you. Rika says there's a peony garden in Salem.
Oh, nice. I've been in the rose garden.
The rose garden. There's a rose garden in Portland, y'all. It's beautiful and amazing.
I'll grab my bow, go out to the zoo,
Yeah.
walk down to the
Walk down to the rose garden.
walk down to
walk
the
down to the shooting range.
yeah first, and then walk on down the path to the
Nice.
rose garden.
I had lilacs growing outside my bedroom window growing up too, Brad, and I miss
I'm surprised there's so many people here. I got 10 people here. I'm surprised because everybody's on.
Scientology.
Yep.
right now.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's
cult.
pretty
It's a
cute.
cult.
It is.
That is one of the reasons I want to go. We've been in our house 2 years now, and I think it's time to get some lilacs going
Oh, nice.
in the yard. I'm really excited. So I asked hubby if he'd take me because I wanted to go for years, and we decided it'd be easier to go on a Thursday than on the weekend. Especially this weekend with Mother's Day. I thought it might be particularly busy. Rather than putting lilacs around the yard. Wow, that's really the minute I thought they were coming here.
I know. Saw me looking, right?
Okay, check out.
Check it out.
Read that, y'all. That is deep yellow letters.
Yeah, I got a little yellow left. Not enough to color in an SP.
Saving it. Let's give you the close-up camera.
We're gonna leave the failed body router a note. She needs to know.
No, we need the
Oh wait.
body route fail. What did you do to pull us in? Somewhere, someday. We don't have to do it today.
Okay. Well, let me forget.
Don't let me forget, guys. What did you do to pull us in?
There we go. We added out ethics.
Get a screenshot of that, y'all. Body route fail.
Yeah, Moose, there is a fire department, like, down that street, and then over a couple blocks. So we get a lot of fire trucks going by anyway. But yeah, we're always like wondering if they're coming here. Thank you, Rika. I didn't even put my chair up.
You ready to go?
Yeah, I'm gathering stuff up.
Okay.
I have enough chocolate in my time.
What?
We have enough for one more.
One more day. We need chalk, you guys.
Yeah, the artiste here is running out of jobs. I'm gonna have to buy some in San Diego, and then I have to find out if they're okay. Yes, I do it.
Thanks. We will sign off here, you guys. 'Cause I'm gonna give Lisa a ride home, so I don't think we need an escort.
Yep, no escort needed today. Sorry.
Thank you for everything.
So Hellgear, they keep the doors open, just the outer ones sometimes. Sometimes they close them. They have locked them before, but here lately they just seem to. There's two sets of doors. Thank you, Maddie. There's two sets of doors. I have so I think that's why they leave these open, because they have another set. Plus, I think they got tired of having to let people in.
Yeah.
Back in there.
Don't forget your pad. Where's your pad?
It's in my bag.
It's in your bag.
Decided not to bring my 8-inch one, but I'm going to use the backpacking because I don't want to get it all torn up on this sidewalk.
Right.
So I grabbed my other one.
Good.
All right, guys, I'm signing off. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you all.
I forgot.